At many different stages of our lives, we can feel deeply lost in transition. Lost between what was and what is still yet to come. Being in a state of transition feels like you're navigating through a maze of corridors, alleyways and underpasses, trying to find that final place where we feel like we've made it in life. Whether your definition of making it is having the house, the car, the job, the relationship, the stereotypical capitalist dream of more, or just having a sense of happiness, stillness or calmness, or maybe a sense of adventure. We often over-idealize these desires as the final stop in life, the end goal. If I just get to this place in my life, I will be truly happy. I will have everything I ever wanted. I can assure you, this will never be the case. A natural part of our human experience is to always want more, to always strive for that sense of greatness we don't yet have. We often find that when we reach a certain milestone, it is incredibly underwhelming. It's not long before we're on to the next thing, searching for something even bigger than the last. This time, we'll tell ourselves, this time I'll be truly happy. But we never are, and the cycle repeats itself over and over and over. I believe that life is a series of liminal spaces, each connecting to the other to form seemingly endless corridors that are inescapable until the inevitable happens. Some of these corridors might be more interesting than others. They may have a more visually pleasing decor or more engaging activities. However, as with all corridors, we must move through them in order to experience the next installment of our lives. Some people choose to stay put in one particular place for the rest of their lives. They are allured by the false sense of safety it provides. We humans are naturally fearful of the unknown. We crave safety, familiarity and stability. Once a certain period of our lives becomes uncomfortable, whether it is good or bad, we like to set roots, plant them deep into the ground and convince ourselves that this must be the place, that this is where we are supposed to spend the rest of our lives. But little do we realise, we're only a tiny amount of the way through the transition. When we refuse to move through the transition, things that were once good become bad, and things that were once bad become rotten. But because we're comfortable, we do everything we can to not move from where we are. Because we know it, and we don't like the unknown. There comes many times in all of our lives where we need to stop clinging to the spaces that are trying with all their might to push us forwards into the wilderness. It is scary to let go, don't get me wrong. Our whole bodies do everything they can to make us stay in the familiarity of where we are. But by clinging on, we cause ourselves more pain in the long run and deny ourselves the opportunity for internal growth. My message to you today is this: embrace the transition, for life itself is a transition. A series of seemingly endless liminal spaces in which sometimes we can find momentary comfort, but it is always fleeting in the context of the grand scheme of life. It is imperative to become self-aware enough to understand when you have learned all you can from a particular moment in your life, whether that's the space you're currently in, the friendships you have, or the relationship you are in. When you have learnt all you can from a time in your life, you begin to feel yourself filled with boredom, frustration, and even anger. If these feelings become frequent occurrences in your life, it means it's time to pay attention to your deeper human need to continue to move through life's endless corridor into the next phase of your life. It is incredibly scary to do this. Believe me, I know, I'm there right now. I make these videos as a way of talking to myself, to give myself the strength to follow through on what I know I need to do. These words I say to you now effortlessly flow through my pen onto paper, meaning that it must be the truth inside me, eager to make itself heard. hope that watching these videos back inspires me to take the action when I need to the most, to not be afraid when doing so. I never talk from a position of trying to tell you what to do with your life. It's more about telling myself. If this resonates with you in any way, then that is most definitely an added bonus. That I could be of use to someone, somewhere, that these words made some sort of impact. I am currently in this seemingly endless liminal space with you. Whether we realise it or not, I believe that we're all there, constantly. We will never be free of it. For it is life. Because we crave stability, we see the endless transition through life as a negative, as a space in which we are forever lost. But we are never lost. We need to change our perception. We are always exactly where we need to be. If where you are right now is a dark place, know that this place you are currently in provides you with the strength to build your resilience and your courage. It may feel like you are beaten down and broken, but one day you will rise from the ashes to tell your tale and inspire others, to give others hope and a will to carry on. If where you are right now is good, enjoy this moment wholly for what it is, because we must remember that this moment is fleeting too. Don't try to hold on for dear life, for it will turn rotten, and so will all associated memories of it. Find the strength to say goodbye and embrace the wonder of what is yet to come. The liminal spaces we pass through will last a lifetime. They are neither good nor bad, positive nor negative. They are, however, waiting to teach us more about ourselves, if we are willing to truly listen and keep moving forwards. If you take one thing from this video, keep moving forwards, whatever that means for you, where you currently are right now. If you aren't sure what that means for you right now, it will present itself to you if you remain quiet enough. The liminal spaces that life presents us with are not something we will ever escape, and we must not believe that we ever will, in this lifetime at least. Continue to move through them, taking in all that you can along the way. The liminal spaces that life provides us with teach you everything you need to know about yourself. If only, remember, you take the time to truly listen. Keep moving onwards, my friend. It is the only way to get closer to being whole on this journey we call life.